This question asks us, what is the value of 535 divided by 25? We'll start by writing the long division symbol. The number being divided goes inside the symbol and is called the dividend. The number that does the dividing goes outside the symbol and is called the divisor. The answer is called the quotient and will go above the division symbol. As you may have noticed from our prior videos on doing long division, we always recommend writing out part of the multiplication table for the divisor. The red numbers are all the multiplication products. The purple numbers are possible answers we could choose. Most of the time, the divisor is a number less than 10, so we've memorized its multiplication table. But in this situation, the divisor is much larger than 10. It's 25. You may know the products of this multiplication table if you're familiar with quarters. For example, 1 quarter is 25 cents, 2 quarters is 50 cents, 3 quarters is 75 cents, and 4 quarters is 100 cents. If you know those facts, then you can write in the red products. But if you don't know those facts, or the divisor is a large and unfamiliar number, then you can calculate the products for several of the product numbers in the multiplication table. Having this table ready before you start the division may make it much easier for you to solve the problem and get the right answer. When we have a 2-digit divisor, we start by circling the first 2 digits of the dividend. Can 25 go into 53? Yes. 25 is smaller than 53, so 25 can go into 53. We need to find how many times 25 can go into 53. We point the red arrow at the place in the list where 53 would be. Then we choose the row that has a red number that's equal to, or slightly less, than the number in our arrow. This red 50 is the closest, so we pick this row. The purple number in this row is 2. We write the number 2 in the answer space above the 3, since we divided 53. Next, we multiply this new digit in our answer, which is 2, with the divisor, which is 25. We can look at our multiplication table to see that 25 times 2 equals 50. As a reminder, we can change the order of 2 numbers when we multiply them. For example, 2 times 3 is 6, and 3 times 2 is 6. We call this the commutative property of multiplication. In this case, the property tells us that 2 times 25 equals 50. This means we can use this multiplication table to speed up our problem solving. So we can enter 50 here. Please note that we need to line up the ones place in our new product with the new digit in the answer. Next, we subtract 50 from 53, and that gives us 3. Now, we bring down the 5, so our new dividend is 35. Next, we have to find how many times 25 can go into 35. We point the red arrow at the place in the list where 35 would be. Then we choose the row that has a red number that's equal to, or slightly less, than the number in our arrow. 25 is slightly less than 35, so we choose this row. The purple number in this row is 1. We write the number 1 in the answer space above the 5. Next, we multiply this new digit in our answer, which is 1, with the divisor, which is 25. We can look at our multiplication table to find that the answer is 25. We write that product here. Please note that we need to line up the ones place of our new product with the new digit in the answer. Then we subtract 25 from 35 and we get 10. 10 is the remainder for this division, so normally we would stop here. But the answer choices don't include anything with a small letter r, which means there are no answers with remainders. That means we have to continue the division, so we'll need to make the answer a decimal number. We'll add a decimal to the quotient and to the dividend. Whenever we add a decimal point to a dividend, we can write any number of zeros to its right. We'll write just 1 0 for now. Next, we bring down the 0. Our new dividend is 100. We need to find how many times 25 goes into 100. We point our red arrow at the 100 in the table, then choose the purple number 4 as the answer. We write in the number 4 to the right of the decimal point. Then we multiply this new digit in our answer, which is 4, with the divisor, which is 25. We can look at our reference table and see that 25 times 4 is 100. So we write the number 100 here. Please note that we need to line up the ones place of our new product with the new digit in the answer. Then, we subtract 100 from 100 and we get 0. That means there's no remainder and we're done with division. The answer is 21.4. The correct choice is C. Please pause the video if you wish to read more. Thanks for your attention.